All right, so today we're talking about, another way that God speaks to us. He speaks to us in dreams. Job 33 and 14. Indeed, God speaks once or twice, yet no one notices it. Verse 15. In dreams, a vision of the night, when sound asleep falls on men while they slumber in their beds. Matthew 2 and 12. And having been warned in their dream not to return to Herod, they withdrew to their country by another route. And I remember it was a guy on Facebook about a year ago. He had posted it. He's talking about how he ends up well, he's a drug dealer, and he was talking about how he had these dreams that he was going to end up in jail, prison. What I'm saying, being shot. And he just wanted somebody to kind of help him out, and so I messaged him and I just said, listen, man, that's because God is trying to warn you, man. I said, that lifestyle, warrants that majority of the time. That's what happens with people. And I was like, God is warning you so you don't have to go through that. Now, sometimes, we put ourselves in situations we don't happen to, you know what I'm saying? So like if you heed the warning, you don't have to do that anymore, you know what I'm saying? And God is just trying to save you. Now don't get me wrong, God won't put more in than you can bear. But there are times that, you know what I'm saying, we don't have to go through unnecessary stuff. Yet God said he is always with us. And that's the way that God speaks to us through dreams. So even if you have a bad dream and you wake up, you know what I'm saying, the first thing you should do is pray. You should pray that you know, Father, have your will, you know what I'm saying, or, protection or anything like that. And sometimes the dream could be somebody close to you. There's times that God have let me had a dream, and I was in a dream, and I was almost like, I was in a dream, but I was being almost somebody else. But it felt like me, and God had me pray for that person. And a lot of times, if you wake up, sometimes God will have you pray for that person. Maybe they're not listening. Maybe God is trying to speak to them. And a lot of times, it says that God speaks through a still small voice, but God will wake you up so you can pray for somebody. That don't always mean it's for you, and think about it, your prayer can go in time. So when I talk about God operating in time, if God wakes you up and then you can pray, and then, that's because, God give you the opportunity to pray so that, you've been warned, so that's what you're supposed to do. You wake up, you say, you say your prayer, and then you lay back down or anything like that, or you continue doing what you were going to do. So this is one of the ways that God can speak to you, it's through dreams. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, be obedient to God with this video. So I'm going to get ready to go to bed. And what God gave me tonight, God also said, get into position so we can get ready to bless you. A lot of times, we just got to get into the right position the way God wants us to get into, because obedience is better than sacrifice, and God will bless you. Love y'all. God bless.